guys, it's Winston here again. Today my topic is about self-talk. What can self-talk do for you in your personal and your business life? Now, you may wonder that why should we do self-talk consistently in your mind? Because the mind is, if you think about it, is a devil's place. Because every time, if you keep quiet, if you try to empty your mind, all the negative thoughts will pop in. The reason, because we live in a collective world. You watch the video, you watch the social media, Facebook, Instagram, in LinkedIn, all sort of social media we are watching day in and day out. And also you're talking to people have issues, they talk about it. So what happens is that these type of negative thinking are always bombarding your head all the time. So we tend to think negative. We don't want to think negative. Unfortunately, we are made to think negative because things around us and around our environment, our circumstances, everything is very negative. Now, there is one way we can easily come out is by saying positive self-talk. So if you start repeating in your mind consistently positive things like I'm a happy person, I'm a healthy person, I'm a strong person, I'm a successful person, I'm a prosperous person, I'm a blessed person. Consistently we start saying it, the negative thought will slowly fade away. It will be there because as long as you live in this world, negative thoughts are always going to be around. And the world will always, you see a lot of people suffering, going through a lot of pain. It's part of life. But we can overcome that. You can be happy, you can be cheerful, we can be successful in spite of what the world is. Because we are going through a pandemic at the moment. Everybody's worried, everybody's anxious. But in spite of that, you can also be happy, you can also be cheerful. So learn the self-talk. Say to yourself consistently, like for example, the best thing I normally say in the morning is the fruit of the spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. And the last one is self-control, because you have all those things, other things, love and joy and peace, but if you don't have self-control, life will be miserable. Am I right? So say this in your mind consistently, or sometimes you can take your middle finger and tap in your forehead. That's a middle eye, the third eye, and that's a good way to consistently reinforce about those positive things about yourself. So if a thought comes in, oh, I'm just bored, I'm just miserable, life is not good, just say to yourself, I'm full of love, joy, peace, and happiness. Consistently say that. And also keep in mind, you have to keep your mind happy, healthy, and strong. So you need to do, as what I always tell you, conscious breathing. Every time a negative thought pops up, doesn't matter, do the self-talk, and also do what I call is the conscious breathing. If you do conscious breathing consistently throughout the day, you can have a good life. You can be more peaceful, because you'll be more spiritual as well, because you're more connected to your life energy, which is your breath. And self-talk along with that can really change your way you live. It's not, people say it's easy to say, but it's practice. Practice makes you perfect. The more you practice, the more successful you become. The more you practice, the more happy you become. The more you practice, the more healthy you become. And the more you practice, the more strong you become. So do that, and you can see the change in yourself every single day. And in the meantime, have a beautiful day.